Hello, community. How are you doing today? I want to thank you, first of all, for allowing me to interrupt your day here and take a few minutes of your time. I just want to take a couple minutes and just kind of talk to you a little bit about where I am and where I'm moving and where I'm going, and to let you know what's also possible for you as well. I embarked upon this journey that I'm on right now with a very serious momentum, and it seems to be carrying forward very, very well. I'm delighted in some of the things that have been accomplished within this journey. So I want to take a couple minutes to just talk to you about the vision. Talk to you about creating a vision for yourself. More specifically, I'll talk to you about creating one for myself personally and how well it seems to be working for me. And I hope that that will empower you with the drive that you possibly need to move forward towards where you potentially want to be in life. A vision starts with a reality about where you are. It begins with a thought about where you are. It begins with a change of heart, a change of mindset. And we talked about some of those things in some of the past videos. We talked about mindset. We talked about empowerment. And, all of it's so true. And I found this to be so true as a result of what's happening in the market. And that's simply what we do in this industry. We share with you our stories. We share with you the victories and the successes that we have, just to let you know what is truly possible. So I'm just going to take just a couple of minutes just to talk about just a couple of things with you today. And we'll start with simply just the vision. My vision was to have an opportunity to look at a better mindset for myself, change the way I think, change the way I live, change the value that I have to offer in this world today, in this life that I have today. That came as a result of wanting to make a difference in what I have to offer in this world today. That makes a difference to me. That was my drive. That was my drive to know that looking at where I was today and to continue doing the same things that I'm doing, expecting a change in my life and a change in my environment, a change in my scenario, was insanity. You cannot continue to do the same things expecting different results. So it began with me simply saying, okay, let's focus on personal development. And then, of course, the outreach began to come about, research and developing. And then I was blessed with being in contact with some people that were journeying down the same road that I was on. And those people saying to me, Darrell, I understand where you are. I understand where you're trying to go. And I'm willing to help you in any way that I personally can. And by them doing that for me has empowered me with wisdom and knowledge that I can also share with you. So my vision was very clear and defined to me. I understood what I wanted, and I understood the need for what I wanted. And the next step for me was actually in seeing the vision, in having a vision and then going into a phase of envision, seeing what I thought I wanted and what I believed that I wanted and what was truly possible for me. So I went from having a vision to actually being envisioned, which created more drive. And in the phase of envisioning, I began to challenge myself and task myself with looking at what it would actually take for me to make that vision possible. Okay? Once I began to look at some of the different avenues of pursuing it, by means of coaching, mentoring, resources, tools, I embraced it. I embraced it because I wanted it. I embraced it because I envisioned it and I understood what was possible. And I embraced it because I truly wanted it. Okay? And then the next phase of action for me was just simply that. It was taking action. It was acting upon the vision that I was envisioned, that I'd embraced, and at this point it was about taking action. And I so decided to do so. And it took a lot of personal sacrifice. It was taking a lot of personal sacrifice. That is a requirement. Nothing that I have received that is worth having did not come without some type of personal sacrifice. And you have to act upon that. It can be tasking. It can be challenging. It forces you to come out of your box. It forces to bring about a change within you. But to have a vision, to be envisioned, to embrace it, means nothing And there will be no results unless you act upon it. And once you take that action and put forth the time, the personal dedication, the commitment to do the things that are required to reach whatever goals that you have in life, then it becomes reality. And that's where I am right now. And I want to be able to share that with so many of you out there, to let you know that you can move from vision to reality by taking the steps that are required. And it truly does that. And I'm delighted now that there have been some that I've invited to take a journey with me, some that have stood back, some that have said, no, not yet, Darrell, we're not ready yet. I'm just not there yet. And everything within the season, everyone will embark upon whatever journey that they feel a journey of betterment when that time comes about, when that time so willfully will take place. And you'll embark upon that journey. But until you do, know that coming from me that it is possible. Know that it will happen. Know that there are people that may not really encourage you. They may not share the same vision that you have. That's okay. We understand that too. There will be some that might discourage you because they don't believe and they don't have faith. That's okay too. There may be some that may attempt to get in your way along your journey. That's okay too. The vision that you have is yours. You see it, you think it, you embrace it, and you act upon it with a doggedness that just doesn't matter about some of the circumstances and events and changes and reactions that will take place along that journey. Believe that it's possible. Link arms with individuals that are doing just that and make it happen for you. So that's all the time that I have today that I'm going to share. I invite you to continue to follow my blog, which is at www.darrellmccutchen.com. You'll see various information that's going to be posted that's available for you. There's some great content that's there, and there will be some great content that will be continued that I will continue to add to that blog. So I invite you to go there, and I'll share my wisdom as I continue. We will do. So that being said, have a fantastic day, and I thank you for your time. Take care.